Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another astro message. If your sun, moon, Venus, or rising just so happens to be in Gemini, this message is divinely for you. Hello to all of my Geminis out there. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are safe. And I'm so happy to finally be doing this. It's just been very loud in my block. It's been pretty loud, so I'm clairaudient. It's hard for me to channel, and I hear a lot of ruckus because then I lose everything. Have you guys ever seen that episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where Squidward was writing a song and a rainbow came out of his head, but SpongeBob and Patrick kept making like a whole bunch of noise, and it got so bad to where the rainbow that was shooting out of his head with all of that inspiration, it fell all over the floor and he was crying. That's how I feel when I hear unnecessary loud ass noise in the middle of my readings, because sometimes I lose the message because it's not for me to keep, it's for me to say because I'm channeling basically. So yeah. If you've never seen SpongeBob, then sorry, that guys, some of you probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but you know how. All right, so enough about me, enough with the chit chat. I know I'm good for that. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J, and welcome to Wisdom and Light. So we're going to be using some Mermaid Oracle cards because I just felt called to work with the mermaids. And another heads up, I do stutter, so just bear with me, just in case if I tongue twist my words. Sorry in advance. Geminis, what is the message? Ooh, what is the message for Gemini? Now, Gemini, what does this mean for you? When you focus on this card, when you focus on the imagery, when you focus on just even the words, what does this mean for you? What are you breaking free from? What do you have to release? What do you have to embrace? What do you have to accept in the month of August? Okay. Accept heaven's help. Okay. And last message, make a wish. So this is actually the universe pleading with you, Gemini, to please surrender and give your worries to God, because maybe you are not having faith or not having hope that things are going to improve. Let me make the camera go a little closer so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay. So for some of you, I do feel like it's been very overwhelming, or you've been very in your head a lot about what's coming in, what you have to do, what you're responsible for. And I get it. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. Needing to make decisions, that's also here too. And these are not small decisions. These are big decisions that's going to make a very big impact in your life. Interesting. So what I'm going to say is that whatever you choose to do, whatever the situation is, it's the best choice. And I feel that you need to trust yourself in all that you do, in all that you feel, in all that you hear, and all that you sense. So in the month of August, maybe even in September and October, I do feel like because you give a lot of good sound advice, people could be coming to you to help them make decisions, or you may have to make some decisions surrounding maybe how you're living, your relationships, your job. So it looks like a lot of people are going to be looking to you for advice or encouragement. You could be a counselor, you could be someone that has a lot of friends, you could be someone that inspires a lot of people. And if you're saying, no, that's not me, you have no idea who you inspire, okay? Until they tell you, of course. So don't ever feel like you don't inspire someone to be a better version of themselves, because someone can see how you work and how you carry yourself, and they say, wow, I want to hopefully one day have her work ethic, or have her communication skills, or have her artistry. You just never know. And for a lot of Geminis, that is disguised with hate. So you guys can tend to experience a lot of jealousy, because Geminis tend to live very unapologetically themselves, and not a lot of people have the courage to do that. So you could also be realizing that there are more people that are jealous of you than they do support you, but just keep in mind, quietly, they have admiration for you. I'm not making excuses for them, for the people that are just being nasty for no reason. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. But just know that it's coming from a place of, I wish I could do that, but she's doing it, or I wish I had that opportunity. So I'm going to say, Gemini, breaking free could mean leaving a partner for some of you. Breaking free could also mean leaving a job, leaving a position that you thought you wanted. Breaking free could be, I'm no longer going to give this energy. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward because I have a lot more to think about. I have a lot more to do. Breaking free could mean I'm going to move out of my family's house. Breaking free can mean a lot of things to you. So whatever part of your life that you feel that you have to break free from, expect that to happen probably around the new moon in Leo, but definitely this month, because you're going to have the courage to make sure that it happens. I feel like you're very determined to turn things around in your favor, Gemini, and I do feel that things are going to be looking very good. But just remember, it's never too late to ask God for help, because a lot of you are also kind of having anxiety or in your head about certain things. How am I going to pay these bills? I hope everybody likes it. I hope everything's going to be okay. I hope, pray and give it to God. Because maybe you're carrying too much and this is too much for you to hold on to. So give it to God, and I promise you're going to feel like 20 pounds lighter. That's definitely something that I'm seeing. For some Geminis, you could be breaking free from addictions. I mean, you know, that's a very touchy topic, but, you know, we're adults and these are things that, you know, adulting, you know, as adults, we go through things. We go through a lot. We go through a lot walking through this path we call life. And we're blessed if we're strong enough to overcome heartbreak and things that bring us to a dark place. And all I'm going to say is, when I see that somebody is struggling with substance abuse or anything like that, when I see someone struggling with things like that, for me, all that says to me is that they're so empathic, they're so intuitive, or they're so sensitive that whatever that they were feeling that caused them a lot of pain, they needed to escape it. And Gemini, if you're not going through that, someone that you love could be going through that. Someone from your family that's going through that could be approaching you very soon. Unexpected visitors could be happening in the month of August, so keep your eyes open. Whoever that you just thought of is probably the person that I'm picking up on for some Geminis. Okay? Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. But your angels and your ancestors, they're asking you to please make a wish, because God is listening to you now more than ever. God listens all the time, but Gemini, God's been knocking on your door. Hey, have you been calling on me? Have you been listening to me? Have you been checking in? Whatever religion that you practice, whether you're a Christian or, you know, you're Islam or you are a Buddhist, you're being called to come back to source, because you have been kind of all over the place in your mind, or a lot of anxiety, a lot's on your plate, a lot of work, a lot of conflict, even maybe some back and forth, maybe some jealousy here. And it's not for you to fight it, Gemini. I mean, I think you've already fought enough. I really feel like it's for you to fall back. It's time for you to retreat. Yeah. Because, you know, there's only so many times you can keep repeating yourself, Gemini. And I just feel like it just doesn't serve you to keep going through this merry-go-round. Okay. So what are some more messages coming in for Gemini? What's happening surrounding career? What is the message coming in for career? The Page of Swords. Yeah, there goes that petty energy. But this is also the energy of curiosity, right? Where can I take this? How can I make this happen? How can I make this so? Okay. Any more messages coming in for Geminis? 1, 2, 3. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Two of Cups. Strength. I'm gonna move this up. We have Strength. I don't know if you guys can see it. probably not. I'll just put it up in the camera a different way. We have Hermit, and we also have the Hierophant, 2 major arcanas. So I'm gonna, 3 major arcanas. I'm gonna put these to the side right here. We're just gonna focus on these 3, and then I'm gonna interchange it. So so I just heard peace offering. Okay, so another thing that's coming through, Gemini, if you have been going back and forth with someone that you care about, I actually do feel that there's going to be a positive resolution. I do. It just couldn't happen when you wanted it to happen. So please just accept this peace treaty, whatever that's coming towards you, okay? Dead it, end it, move on, move forward. But for some Geminis, this also feels like a business. This feels very, I have an idea and I would like to work with you. Gemini, you could be looking at people that you would like to collaborate with, that you would like to build with, or someone wants to collab and build with you. And it's up to you if you want to take that, but I do feel that it's a good opportunity for a lot of you. For relationships, it could mean, actually, it feels like a relationship could be deepening for you guys. For me, this kind of looks like I'm proposing to you, please say yes, for some. Okay. So we have Strength. We have the Hermit. We have the Hierophant. So here's the thing. This is actually divine order. This is divine order of this is going to happen. This is going to resolve itself. There is a solution. It's not going to get worse. It's actually going to improve. It's going to get better. And I say that because the Strength card to me, it's always that, it's always I'm stronger than you know, but it can also be very stubborn. It can be stubborn sometimes. Like I do find this card to be stubborn. Like the Strength card could also mean I'm not budging. So maybe in the past, you and this person, or you looking toward the situation, you were not changing your mind, or you were not budging. You were very dead set on, this is how I feel. This is what I want. I'm not having this anymore. But you could be having a change of heart. Why are you having a change of heart? Because not only are you seeing things in a bigger way, but the Hermit card is here. It's in the center of your reading. The Hermit card is always about, you know, going inward, journeys within yourself, learning or being around like-minded people that are deep, that understand where you're coming from, and they're teaching you things that you didn't understand before. So I say all of this because how you were thinking maybe a few months ago, that's probably not your energy right now. So let's say you wanted to have a divorce. God forbid, let's say you wanted that. You could be changing your mind. You could be saying, you know what, I was being stubborn, but I don't want to lose this person because I want to work towards it. And that is entirely your choice if you're in that situation. Or there could be Geminis where it's like, you know what, I've done everything that I could to keep this relationship going, but there's nothing that I can do. I want to go forward with separation. The Hierophant is divine order. It's going to happen, period. So there's definitely I changed my mind. Gemini, you are changing your mind, and you have the right to change your mind. And people is like, no, you can't change your mind. And you're like, yes, I can. So what are you changing your mind about? Because whatever you're changing your mind about, you're breaking free from this thinking process that's been holding you hostage for a very long time. Okay, I don't know what this could mean for you because I don't have a lot of Gemini placements in my chart, but I do resonate with this message. I hope it's resonating with you, but I see it and it feels like you're about to take that step, and you're not going to look back once you take that step, whatever that this means. So I want to tap into love. I'm actually going to get my love message cards because I don't know why I don't have it, because there's messages coming in for love. Actually, let me just channel. I'm just going to channel. I don't think I need my cards. What is the messages coming in for Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? Gemini Suns. For a lot of Gemini Suns, you're talking to somebody. Some of you, not all. I don't know how I feel about this person, Gemini. I don't know how I feel about this person. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like this for some of you, this feels like somebody from the past. And this is for the Geminis that are like single. It feels right. It feels good. It feels like a good sign, but just wait it out. Trust me on this. Please wait it out. Please just hear me out. Wait. Just wait. Just wait. Because there's some, I'm hearing like birds chirping. There's chit chatter about you. There's conversation about you. There's something you don't know, Gemini, for the ones that are single and you're talking to somebody. So maybe they're saying that they're like, they want to be exclusive with you, but they could still be in a situation. I hate to like burst some of y'all bubbles. And to be honest, some of you Geminis have been feeling the same way about this person anyway. So this is just going to be confirmation. So, I mean, this might not even be a deal breaker for some of you, because I do feel that some Geminis are kind of fluid. I feel that there's a good cluster of you that are fluid, where it's kind of like, okay, if you're dating people, then I'm gonna date people. Just don't lie to me. I feel like that's the issue here. It's like, don't lie and say that you're not doing something when that's what you're doing, because I feel like you're just trying to manipulate me. And one thing about Geminis, they will be 10 steps ahead of you if they even catch that you're trying to manipulate them. So don't jump in too deep with this person just yet. Take your time. What about my Geminis that are single, but they haven't been speaking to anybody? Well, Gemini, you have to go out there. Well, are we going to be able to go out there, though? I mean, have you seen the world? Have you seen the news? I mean, I don't know. It's looking, I don't know. It looks like history is repeating itself. We might be bored in the house bored, if you know what I mean. So I'm just saying, if you haven't met anybody, if you want to meet somebody, I feel that you can, but try to just get the ball rolling now. But some of you are just kind of like, ew, I don't want to meet anybody. I'm just kind of grossed out by everyone. A lot of you could actually be meeting someone online. It's weird. A lot of you could be meeting someone online. I keep seeing a lot of you in chat rooms or speaking to somebody. And just bond with them, because this person could be speaking with you and bonding with you during the times. Because I'm not going to lie. I have been doing the world predictions video. And I saw isolation being a theme again. So I'm just saying something could come through the pipeline where we might have to stay put, but it won't be as long as what happened in 2020. So that's a prediction. That's going to be probably in the world predictions video. But just heads up. So a lot of you could be having like a pen pal, like a buddy to speak to. Someone that's far away from you that you're like confiding in and talking to. For Geminis that are like kind of single. What about anybody else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? You're actually supposed to be meeting somebody new. You are supposed to be meeting somebody new or communicating with somebody. Okay, what about my Geminis that are married? What's going on there? For my Geminis that are married, I heard the word decisions. I heard the word decisions. Now, I'm going to say this, Gemini. I know that you make good decisions when under pressure, because I don't feel like your husband or your wife, if you're, I mean, I don't know the situation, but I don't know if your partner can make quick decisions when they're pressured. Gemini, you can. So I do feel that you've been making a lot of the decisions because maybe your partner gets overwhelmed very quickly. But whatever that's in front of you in your love life, or whatever that's being asked of you, it can't be just you agreeing with this. Your partner has to agree with this as well. So it looks like the both of you guys are going to have to make a decision where you're hearing them out and they're hearing you out. I do feel like, Gemini, you've been taking the lead for a very long time, and you had to, and you've been doing a great job. But for this particular one, it requires the both of you to be on the same page. It requires the both of you to be in alignment. Okay? So for this scenario, your partner has to be in the know. And this is not to say that you don't make decisions with your partner. I mean, I'm not saying that. I don't know everybody's situation. But I do feel like your partner has been overwhelmed or very busy, or you've been carrying them and taking care of them. So you've just been doing what you got to do, handling the kids or handling what you got to handle. But now, whatever that this is maybe too big. So it can be like, okay, I want to move. You can't be the only one making that decision. Your partner has to have their input, because what if their job doesn't require them to move away, but you want that? You know? So compromising is going to be here, and I don't feel like you have a problem with doing that, Gemini. It just has to make sense. Okay, I don't need my romantic cards. She's saying no. By the way, decks, they can talk. She's like, nope, I don't have anything to say. So we're gonna use Oracle. And you can feel when they don't wanna help you out. Like, here's a little tip. When you are like working with your deck and you're shuffling and you build a bond with your deck, you'll know that your deck is just sick of your shit when they're just giving you every negative card possible. That's how you know, okay, they're done with you. They need to be cleansed. You need to charge it. Put a tourmaline crystal over it. Let it absorb energy. Let your deck rest. It's so hard to explain. There's so much into it, but Geminis that are in love. Geminis that are in love. Another thing, Gemini, if you are in love, some of you are in secret relationships, or you're like dealing with somebody that maybe your friends don't want you to deal with. I mean, it's nobody's business, but you'd be surprised when you have a tight-knit family or friends that are very protective of you, your business is kind of their business. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it happens because your friends love you and they care about you and vice versa. But I don't know, Gemini, you've been keeping your relationship, your love life very quiet because, no offense, I do feel like your love life was either a shit show 6 months ago, or it was very draining, or it was too much, or a lot was going on, life was happening, and you just didn't want to put it on anyone. So no matter what that means, I just feel like you've been very quiet. Like when you want to ask for help, you haven't been asking for help. And I do feel like a lot of you are being very quiet about some of the things that have been happening, good or bad, or whatever the case may be. So Spirit's saying you need to give it to God. You've been forgetting to pray. You've been forgetting to give your worries to God because you are not God, and you've been doing way too much. Okay. Moving on comes up reverse. Okay. Moving on comes up reverse. Movement. See? Choices and decisions, the sacrifice. Again, decisions are going to be made, and you can't make these decisions alone. You can't. You're going to need help. Yes, you're going to need help. Any more messages coming in for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? I just heard the song. I don't know if you guys ever saw the show Power, but I just heard the song Tell the Truth. So either you're about to tell the truth to someone, you're about to tell somebody about themselves, or someone's going to be telling the truth to you. Also, Gemini, you could be dealing with, I keep seeing an earth sign. You could be dealing with like a Virgo or an earth sign friend pouring their heart out to you, and this is going to be juicy as hell because this friend doesn't even tell you what's going on in their life like that. So just sit back, relax, and listen, and give them good sounded advice because they are going to need your expertise on what they can do going forward. Actually, as a matter of fact, a lot of your friends are going to be coming towards you with stuff. All of your private, quiet friends are going to be coming towards you, and they need your help. And your advice is really going to help them. Gemini, some of you, there's a small cluster of you, please start that business. I don't know why you guys keep delaying that. Stop. Don't delay it. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Anything else for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Some of you are buying cars, thinking about purchasing a big purchase. You have the green light to do it. Yeah, you do have the green light to do it. Just prioritize. Awareness is a card that shows up. Spiritual strength. A lot of you could be growing spiritually, hence why there's a big emphasis on coming back into prayer and needing to pray, needing to give thanks to God, because maybe you guys haven't been doing that. You're going to be getting recognition and rewards for your art, your artistry, your work, getting a raise, a promotion. That's here for Gemini. But circling back to the beginning message of your reading, what are you breaking free from? Because once you break free from it, everything starts to make sense. So guys, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and showing me so much love and being so patient with me. I love you guys so much, and this was a joy. I really hope this message resonated. If it didn't, thank you for stopping by anyways. And if I reached one person, I know that this message served this purpose. Thank you. And also, these messages are timeless. Even though it says August and it's for August, you can stumble across this reading, and if you're a Gemini, it resonates for you. Alrighties, I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Mwah.